Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so, because together we shall work with our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality and expose all the terrorist activities of the Nigerian Janjaweed government and all the Efulefus in Biafra land. My brothers and my sisters, today the Fulani slave governors of Southeast region of Biafra land accepted the request of the Nigerian Fulani government to conduct military airstrike on Biafra land by their Janjaweed terrorist Nigerian military. They have been unsuccessful in all their aerial and land attacks on Biafra land. And today they failed as well. They failed trying to locate and penetrate Eastern Security Network camp in Imo State because ESN, the Eastern Security Network, were equal to the task. They matched them power for power. Even though they were using fighter jets, they matched them. And they were able to bring down one of their Janjaweed military fighter jets. More than 100 terrorist Fulani Meyetti Allahs were sent to meet God for judgment. And the terrorist Fulani Meyetti Allah Kantal Hore, their terrorist organization, are on the run and threatening that they will come back to avenge all the killings of the terrorist Fulanis in the hands of IPOB and Eastern Security Network as soon as Nigerian Fulani military completes the area and airstrike on Biafra, and then give them the green light or go ahead to do so. You see, the area bombing, the airstrike, is because they want the Fulani to overrun Biafra land. They are joking because our gallant Eastern security operatives are battle ready, and this shall be the last fight with the Nigerian government, because Nigeria shall be burnt to the ground. You know, not an inch of Biafran land will be ceded to the Janjaweed Fulani. According to our leader, he has swore by his life, not a single inch of Biafran land. You know, the Serikin Fulani of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, is now hiding and taking refuge at the Obinze barracks in Owerri, Imo State. Unknown gunmen, unknown angels will find him. They will find him. They will smoke him out. Him and his family, they will be smoked out, and they shall be destroyed. They shall all be destroyed. Their generation shall be destroyed for bringing these evil Fulanis into Imo State, Biafra land. They shall be destroyed. They shall be destroyed the same way Haman was destroyed when he planned evil against Mordecai and the children of Israel. He built a gallows to hang Mordecai and the children of Israel. But at the end, God reversed everything, and Mordecai and his family, his wife and his children, they were all hanged in the gallows he prepared to kill Mordecai and the children of Israel. That is what will happen to Hope Uzodinma and all the slave governors in Biafra land. It will happen to them. The Janjaweed Fulanis, they plan to start their Fulani caliphate in Olu, but IPOB and Eastern Security Network, have stopped their plan. They stopped the plan. They made sure they resisted that plan. And that is the reason for the constant airstrike in that Biafran city. That was why they created Amawusa, so that from there, the Hausa people will start their caliphate. But all those is bygone, because Nigeria will no longer exist. If Olu falls, Biafra falls. The Yorubas, the Hausas, the Waris, the Nupes, and other non-Fulani tribes have all raised their voice in support of Biafra because they know that Fulani is test running with Biafra. Once they succeed, they are going to be the next. In as much as the Fulanis have taken over their land, the Fulanis will want to take over, their kingdoms. They want to turn all their palaces to those of Janjaweed Caliphate. So that is why they are supporting. Because every freedom-loving Nigeria must support Biafra. They must support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They must support IPOB and Eastern Security Network. Because if Biafra fails, the rest of Nigeria will fail. Nigeria has already been burned to the ground. It's just a matter of days. You will see it physically. Spiritually, it has been burned. It has been destroyed. The Fulani Caliphate and the Nigerian government, they were shocked that they did not get the support and backing of these tribes. These have shown that Nigeria and the Fulani Caliphate is finished. It is falling and will soon be burnt into ashes. Even Fada Mbaka, a staunch supporter of the late Buhari, has accused the Serikin Fulani of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, of organizing the killing of Biafrans by the terrorist Nigerian military because of his selfish interests. So much curse has been placed on Hope Uzodinma. He is an evil incarnate. He's a willing slave of the Fulani Caliphate. Well, I will not be surprised because he was a criminal before he became into politics. He was a known criminal in Lagos, a known 419er. Fada Mbaka's eyes is now open and has seen the evil behind supporting One Nigeria. Supporting One Nigeria is the biggest evil anyone in that zoo can commit. Because the more you support One Nigeria, the more the Fulani slaughter your people and take over their land. Fada Mbaka said that Hope Uzodinma is already dead while he is still alive. He can never see peace in his generation. Hope Uzodinma can never see peace. He can never. Fada Mbaka blasted Hope Uzodinma for killing Ukonso and parading him as if he has won a trophy, as if he has achieved a milestone, just because he wants to make his Fulani masters happy. He's killing his own people. He's sabotaging the freedom of his own people. Fada Mbaka prayed for IPOB, Eastern Security Network, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for fighting and defending Biafrans and Biafran land. Nigeria and Fulani Caliphate has fallen. It's just a matter of days. It's just a matter of days. Because the National Assembly plans to expose that impostor at Aso Rock, Yusuf Abubakar Umar, from Niger Republic, whom the Fulani Caliphate imposed and as the late Buhari, and they are now using him to rule Nigeria by proxy. Yusuf is just a lame dog they are using, and that's why, they don't have any answer to anything. That's why there's so much chaos in the zoo. That's why there's so much chaos in the zoo. Because Nigeria has no president. Nigeria is ruled by Fulani Meyeti Allah. And Garba Shehu is the acting president, is the one enforcing all their policies. The Fulani Meyeti Allah will give him direction, then he will enforce. Can you imagine? The Fulanis can't do anything to the Fulani bandits, ravaging and kidnapping people. They have not even sent for any airstrike. They know the hideout of these bandits. They know. You will be shocked that they, the government, prepared and made those hideouts for them. That is why anytime they want to send delegates, their chief delegate officer is Sheikh Gumi. They know where the bandits are, the terrorist bandits. They know. Yet, they won't do anything. They will now be running after peaceful protesters, freedom fighters, telling the Yoruba nation that they cannot hold their independence rally in Ogun State. Whereas the bandits, the Boko Haram, are busy roaming the street of Yobe, preaching and recruiting unhindered. You see, the National Assembly is not happy with the state of security in Nigeria and all the decisions made by Fulani Meyeti Allah, who are controlling the Nigerian government. You know, those policies have led to serious insecurity and terrorism in Nigeria, which is affecting even the Fulani state governors and assemblymen. Because the Fulanis are minority in those states in northern Nigeria. They have taken, I don't know what they did to the Hausa people, you know. They are minority and the Hausas are majority, and yet they are the ones that are governors, they are the ones that are senators, they are the ones that are House of Rep members. But the Hausas and the non-Fulani tribes are tired of being used by the Janjaweed Fulanis to do their dirty works. They are not happy that the Fulanis are killing them, taking away their ancestral land, and kidnapping them for ransom. In Niger State, the Gwari and Nupe tribe are now paying tax to the Fulani terrorist bandits who have taken over their lands. These non-Fulani tribes have cried out to the Nigerian government severally for help, but help is not coming because the Nigerian government were the ones who sent the Fulani bandit terrorists to overrun and take over these people's ancestral lands. The Hausas, the Gwaris, Nupes, and other non-Fulani tribes in the north are putting pressure on the National Assembly to expose and remove the late Buhari impostor, Yusuf Abubakar Omar. My brothers and my sisters, you can see that the Fulani Caliphate is gone. Nigeria is gone. It's just a matter of days. They have touched the leopard's tail. They have touched it. And because of this, their stupid airstrike in Biafra land, they will regret ever doing that, because Nigeria will be burnt to the ground. It will be destroyed. It will be destroyed because it's either we get Biafra or everyone dies in the zoo. Everyone will die in the zoo, or else they give us Biafra. Because Biafra is a spirit. Because Biafra is the land of light. Biafrans are the children of light. God has ordained Biafra for the children of light to occupy. We cannot allow accursed things like the Janjaweed Fulani to occupy our land. Thank you for watching my video. Please watch out for the next, and bye-bye.